Something I would never say is I'm a mother first. And every time I say that to women, they look at me kind of like weird, but let me elaborate. I'm not a mother first. I'm a mother, yes, but I'm a woman first. I'm an individual first. I'm a woman who happens to be a mother. Just how you could be a woman who happens to be a nurse. You're not just a nurse. That's not who you are. You're an individual. And so my reasoning behind this mentality is because I feel like that's the root for when people live vicariously through their children, or when they have an empty nest, they're like over invested in their adult children's life, or they don't know themselves, or they're trying to find themselves because their children don't need them as much, and they want their own life, and it's because they were a mother first. But if you're a woman first, you're always, no matter what your situation is, no matter if you have little ones or you have adult children, you remain the same. A mother first, you're putting your kids above yourself. How are you going to put people above yourself when you need yourself to be there for them? And by that, it kind of goes into that you can't pour from an empty cup. You're pouring from an empty cup sometimes if you're a mother first. If you yourself first, you're making sure you're good first. And that sounds selfish, and even some men will make it sound like you're being selfish or a bad mother when you say it that way. But honestly, that's how you're the best whatever you are. That's how you're the best mom, the best wife, the best employee, the best content creator, the best whatever your hat is. We wear so many hats, and if we pour into ourselves first and we make sure we're good, then we can be the best that we can be in everything else. Because it just makes sense to me. So anytime I'm speaking to women and they ask me how I do it, how do I don't look like I just had a baby, like the way I carry myself, I never look exhausted, I'm never running around town in sweats, because I pour into me first. Even if I gotta wake up 20 minutes before I got to get everything else ready for everybody else, I'm going to do that to make sure I do my skincare, to put my locks up. I don't really have a lot to do with my hair. I have locks. It's a benefit, but I'm going to make sure I look well kept. And my logic, too, is like, it takes the same amount of effort to look put together as it does just to throw on some sweats and a t-shirt. Actually, less. Like, Fashion Nova has dresses for... There's so many for literally under $20, under $10. So I feel like it's faster to throw on in one piece. Like throwing a $7.99 dress takes less effort than throwing on sweats, a t-shirt, a hoodie to go out. That's layers of stuff. Literally, you don't even have any underwear or anything on. You just throw a dress on, really, if it's that bad. So it's like I never look unkept because I don't even buy sweats. I think sweats probably even cost more than a $7 dress from Fashion Nova. So it's like just little things like that. So it's it's just little things. I don't know, but the root of it for me is to put myself first in everything. And not in like my kids are never lacking, my man's not lacking when I'm an employee, when I'm working, my job isn't lacking. Everything benefits from me putting myself first. So I encourage all women to do it. And that's the first thing I do anytime somebody asks me for advice, or how did I do school being a mom, and then I was a single mom up until the end of my schooling, and I got 3 degrees. Like, how did you do that as a single mom? How did you this and that? Because I poured into myself whatever I needed. I got my extra sleep. I did everything and that I needed. I never poured from an empty cup. I did at first because I didn't know any better. Then I was like, something's got to give. And I felt that that's what it is. So I hope this helps anybody. You can always reach out to me to see what that looks like in your life, or how you can put yourself first, because I want to see us win. Just because we're mommies doesn't mean we've lost anything of ourselves. We're just more valuable, actually. So we really should put more effort in than before we were mothers. So, I hope this helps someone.